price you see on Zillow is not the real cost of living in an Austin golf community. And I don't mean that in some dramatic internet fashion way. I just mean that there are a lot of other costs involved when you're moving into one of these communities. Think HOA fees, transfer rules, initiation fees, and taxes. So today we're going to talk about all the hidden costs or kind of the background costs that you can't get away with not paying and relate them to each club so you can know exactly what you're getting into, because $1 million house in one community does not equate to the same actual price as $1 million house in another community. So in this video, I'm breaking down the real cost of living in Austin's top golf communities. From Spanish Oaks to Barton Creek, from Onion Creek to the UT Golf Club, we're going to go through them all today so you can know the true cost of living in each of these communities. Hi, I'm Nicole Cooper, UT Golf alum and real estate pro, and I've been helping people in the Austin area for over 15 years, especially in golf communities, because you see, I don't just know the market there. I've walked every single one of these fairways and know what it's like to live there. So if you're looking for lifestyle and location, you're in the right spot. Our information is down below. You can contact us anytime, text, email, Zoom call, phone call. We're always available to help you. So let's get started on this cost of living in these Austin golf communities. Quick note, know that these initiation fees and dues and things change regularly. Kind of like taxes, they always seem to go up. They never seem to come down. Nonetheless, you're best off to call the membership or have us do that on your behalf right before you make any big decisions. This information is accurate as of May 2026. Now, let's get started on these numbers, because what you see on Zillow is not the finish, it's just the starting line. Let's get going. Before we get to the specific golf communities, you need to understand 4 numbers that determine the real cost in each community. This is kind of where buyers get sideways. They think, well, if I can afford the house, then the rest will just be gravy. And it's not often the case. So number 1, pretty obvious, the actual house price. Can you get in the neighborhood and afford the nice home or the style of home that you want in that particular neighborhood? Cost number 2, the initiation fee. That's that big lump sum you pay at the beginning before you can even start paying the monthly fees. They range in the Austin area from $15,000 to $250,000. So pretty big gap there. You need to know which end of the spectrum you fall on. And we're going to go through each one of them today so you know exactly who costs what in all of Austin's 11 private golf communities. Then you have your ongoing dues. Monthly dues you have to pay, just like your HOA dues or home ownership dues. And these dues sometimes include some perks at the club and sometimes they don't. And what I mean by that is sometimes you'll get discounts on food and drink or in the pro shop with your monthly membership. And sometimes that means you have to spend a certain amount a month or you have to pay for it anyway. So there's a usage fee within these dues. You need to make sure you know if your club requires a certain amount of spend at the bar or restaurant per month in addition to these monthly fees. And lastly, you have your simple HOA dues. Most of the communities, if you live in the actual golf community, they're going to have homeowners associations with them. And with that, it just depends how many amenities there are as to how big the fees are. And we'll get into some of those examples a little bit later. Not every golf community has an HOA that it requires mandatory fees, but most of them do. And quick note here to know, in our Austin golf communities altogether, there is only one that's open currently that you actually have to own property inside the community in order to be a member of that club. All other 10 clubs in town, you can live absolutely anywhere, and as long as you pay your initiation and pay your monthly fees, you can be a member of the club. That's Barton Creek, Austin Country Club, Spanish Oaks, all those you can be a member without having to own property in the community. The only club that's currently open where you have to own inside the community is Driftwood. The next 2 that will be opening soon that you have to own property in order to be a member, that's Travis Club and Laura Loma. Now, keep in mind, as we talk about kind of the monthly fees and the initiation fee, we're going to mostly talk about full membership today, meaning golf and everything under it. There are different levels of membership in most of the clubs, meaning if you don't play golf, you can just get maybe racket sports or wellness or just the social package. So that can be just the dining experiences and the social activities. So you don't always have to go in at the top, but we're just going to compare them like that today so we can compare apples to apples. And since we're basically all things golf. Now that we have those 4 cost buckets clear, home price, initiation fee, ongoing monthly fees, and your HOA dues, I'm going to break down the communities one by one. And we're going to start with the highest barrier to entry, out at Driftwood Golf and Ranch. If you look here, initiation fee is $250,000. Yes, you have to be invited. And check out these monthly dues. Highest around $6,000 a month. That's right, you heard me right. But you do get with that tons and tons of amenities. I mean, we're talking everything from their own winery, farm to table food, to of course the golf, the racket sports, and then they have kids babysitting, big rooms for media and video games and all the things. So you do get a lot for that $6,000, but that is unusually high compared to all the rest of them. Homes in that neighborhood, you're gonna be in the $4 million plus range. So it fits. Highest fees, highest price homes. Our next one we're going to talk about is Spanish Oaks. $200,000 initiation fee, also by invite only. Your monthly dues are more close to $1,365 a month. Homes in there, you can get in around $2.5 million and goes up from there. Austin Country Club, similar initiation at $200,000. Our invite by other members, monthly dues around $1,200. It is good to note that right now Austin Country Club's membership is completely full and they are years wait on the wait list. The wait list is also a mystery. It is not first in, first out. It is you submit your letters of recommendation, you get your invite from a member, and then you wait and they vote on who they're going to bring in next, and you just never really know where you are in the lineup. As far as home price range, you can get in little condos right at the entry of the community for $500,000, but if you have any golf course access or view over the golf course, you're going to be in the multi-millions pretty quickly, because you're not only on the golf course at Austin Country Club, you're on Lake Austin and you're under that Pennybacker Bridge. Up next, we go to Barton Creek, $175,000 initiation fee, monthly dues $1,120. Now, Barton Creek has 4 golf courses, so it's a pretty good deal at $175,000 compared to the ones we've already seen, and it is a true chronological order. First in, first out. So the only way you can jump the list is if you buy a home where that homeowner has a membership that they're also selling with the home. So you can jump the line, but that's the only way. Up next, we have the UT Club at $100,000. Their initiation deposit is a refundable deposit. Monthly dues are $1,200. Houses around that area, $500,000. You can get in Steiner Ranch in the $500,000s, and you're going to go up to the multi-millions if you get down by the lake. I forgot to mention the houses over at Barton Creek. Now, it says 1 million here, but it really is going to be about 1.5, and that's for a little garden home that's probably got some age on it and a bit smaller. More, you're going to be in the multi-millions, and especially if you're over at the Canyons side, you're going to be closer to that Spanish Oaks feel. You're going to be probably $3 million plus if you're in the Amara side. We jump down here to Westlake Country Club, another $100,000 initiation fee. It's a member of the invited clubs, and we'll get to that a little bit in a minute with the Hills and Flintrock Falls. Basically, that means you have access back and forth between the two. Monthly dues at Westlake Country Club, $1,320. And generally speaking, the neighborhood that surrounds Westlake Country Club is called Lost Creek Country Club. It's what the golf course used to be called, but they rebranded a couple years ago to Westlake Country Club. I think it was a good move on their part. Lost Creek neighborhood area, you can get in just over $1 million, but it's definitely going to have some age on it and some quirky bits, and it goes into the multi-million dollars there. Why? Because you're very close to town and you're kind of butting up back to that Barton Creek area. It's just a gorgeous part of town. Panoramic views, hill country, and the works. Up next, the Hills in Flintrock Falls out in Lakeway. $90,000 initiation fee, $11.90 a month. The Hills in Flintrock Falls are two communities side by side with each other. Hills is a bit older. The course was built in the early 80s, so the homes are older than Flintrock Falls. So you're going to get a bit better value on the Hills side, but the homes are going to be a little bit older by and large, and a little bit smaller actually. The Flintrock Falls side was built in 2002, so those homes obviously a little bit newer, and they're a little bit bigger over there. So you're going to go up into the 2 millions, 2.5 million. You don't see too much over 2.5 million on the Flintrock Falls side either, but they're side by side. And if you have the full membership, you get both courses plus another 2. So that $90,000 is a 4-course membership. Then we hop to Great Hills in the Arboretum area, the northwest corner of town. It is currently $67,500 for the initiation, but it is closed right now. We're in May of 2026. They are redoing the whole sprinkler system and redoing a couple of holes, and let me tell you, it looks like a bomb went off out there. There's no grass anywhere. Everything is dug up, turned around, dirt everywhere. Their projection to come back online is in about 6 to 8 months, and when they reopen, it's likely, I've heard, their initiation fee is going to go up to $100,000. So if you want to bargain, get in now, but know that you can't play for about a year, maybe less, and then the initiation fees there will be $1,000 a month. In the area, because it's kind of in Austin, you can get condos in the 400,000s, and then if you have a home on the golf course with a beautiful panoramic view, it can go up to 2.5 million there. It's not a gated community, it's just part of Austin. Then we jump to Twin Creeks. The next 3 golf courses are part of the Arcus Club membership, and that just allows you to have discounted fees and be members across the nation in other Arcus golf clubs. So Twin Creek's $25,000, $895 a month. You can get in their house around $500,000, and not much goes over 1.5 million in the area. This club is up by Cedar Park, so a little bit of a drive to get up there to Cedar Park, but it's one of the best values in town for what you get. Course was designed by Freddie Couples, and it's a nice, really pretty hill country design. Next is Onion Creek, one of the best value plays in town. You've got 27 holes, $17,500 in initiation fee, $850 a month. Homes there, you can get in the $500,000 range, and you don't see much over 1.3 million. So it's definitely a great value play with great easy access to downtown Austin. Next we have River Place, $15,000 initiation fee, $715 a month. Houses are a little bit more expensive there just due to the location. It's right next to Steiner Ranch and the UT Golf Club. Beautiful panoramic views because of the big rolling hills out there. So you can get a house from $600,000 all the way up to $3 million there. And then our final 2, which one of them is online, one of them's not. We have Laura Loma and Travis Club. These are our 2 new clubs coming online. Laura Loma Golf Course is already open. The infrastructure there is not too far along. Travis Club, the infrastructure is farther along, but their golf course is not open yet. They project end of summer this year, 2026. And Laura Loma, you can already play. They're both initiation fees going to be around $180,000 to get in, then about $1,250 a month. So those are our new clubs that are coming up this next year. They're building out as fast as they can in Travis Club, and it will be online or the golf will be online within the next few months. If you want a copy of my list of all the fees and then my recommendations of best clubs in town and which greens are best and which courses in the best condition, just comment below, reach out to us. I'll send it over to you absolutely for free so you know exactly which club has what in town. Now, up next, the hidden costs that no one talks about on the front end. First of all, we're going to talk about property taxes. Yes, in Texas, we have property taxes, and in general, in Austin, in the city of Austin area, you can expect around 2.3% property tax on average. Now, this percentage is based, or the percentage is taken off your assessed value. And what does that mean? Well, that means the value that the county thinks your house is worth. So in these golf communities, typically you're going to have a little bit higher priced home. Your assessed value is going to be higher. Heck, your purchase price is going to be higher. So these percentages are going to make a difference compared to which property or which community you live in. Now, the good thing is a lot of these golf communities have lower property tax rates than some of the ones in town. For example, Spanish Oaks averages around 1.8%. Twin Creeks and the UT Club averages around 2%. And then Westlake Country Club, that's that Lost Creek Country Club area, it averages around 1.5%. Now, some of these communities, they land in other zones and everything, so you definitely have to check it out on a case-by-case basis. But the ones that fall in Westlake, like near Westlake Country Club, see, Westlake and Rollingwood are their own incorporated cities, so they get to make their own rules. They have more often trash pickup and lower taxes, so it's pretty cool if you can find yourself in the city of Westlake or Rollingwood and be playing at one of these golf courses. And one item to note, the current seller's tax bill is not necessarily what your tax bill is going to be. If they haven't moved in a really long time, it could be much lower than where the actual market value is today. So know that your tax bill could go way up when you purchase it and establish that new sale price or market value. So tattoo that somewhere mentally to know that it's not going to be exactly the same. Most likely it's going to go up. So next, the non-golfer math, meaning if you are not a golfer, maybe you don't have to pay so many fees. You just want to live in one of these communities so you can make friends quicker. Maybe you want to play the mahjong. Maybe you want to just get involved in the daily activities of the golf community, but not actually golf. You can save a lot of money here. For example, one course may cost you $200,000 to get in, but if you just want social membership, it might only cost $10,000 or $2,000, and your monthly dues are a portion of what they would be if you were a full golf member. So know that each and every club offers different levels of membership, and if you're not a golfer, you can still be in these beautiful golf communities and get all the perks without paying those high prices if you're not on the golf course. And also, sometimes when the golf courses are full, the membership is full, you can start with like a social membership, and then when a full membership becomes available, you can upgrade at that time. The next fee is the resale of the initiation fee. If you remember the UT Golf Club I mentioned, that one is refundable. Some of them are, some of them aren't. It's very important to know that at the beginning, like if you sell your membership down the road, can you get a portion of that back? Or is it once you pay it, it's gone forever? This is what you need to know on the front end. And lastly, those HOA compliance costs. We've talked a little bit about the HOAs before, but in general, HOA means homeowner association, and each community and each neighborhood has different pockets. Let's talk Steiner Ranch. In Steiner Ranch, you have a big master plan community, 4,500 acres of it to be exact. Within that big master plan community, you have little communities within that. Maybe they're gated, maybe it's in the golf area. So the HOA you will have to pay maybe twofold or threefold, mostly just two, but you would be paying the big master planned HOA, then you would pay your inside community HOA. That's to keep up perhaps your privacy gate. Maybe you have a pool inside your area. So it's more expensive to have the community within the community. So know these going in. Barton Creek is especially sensitive to these fees as well. One part of the community has more fees than another. So make sure you know going in how many HOA fees you have to pay, and some of the areas within Barton Creek are mandatory social membership to the country club community as well. So just one HOA fee may not cover it all, and you need to know these on the front end as well, so there's no surprises down the road. So none of these hidden costs are automatically bad. I mean, in fact, they help keep the communities kind of the lifestyle and privacy and all that homogenous feel, so that what you come in like actually enjoying stays that way in the long term. But you do need to know the costs up front so you don't have any unexpected $500 a month surprises down the road. Now, if you're a serious golfer, it may look different in each community, and here are my picks for the most serious golfer in town. Okay, it's Spanish Oaks. Listen, it's called Spanish Oaks Golf Club, not Spanish Oaks Country Club. It completely focuses on the golfer and nothing else. There's no spa, no wellness center, no nothing. It is a golf club. So it's my pick for the most serious golfer in town. Up next for me is going to be the Barton Creek Country Club. Why? Well, there's 4 golf courses, so you don't really ever get bored. My favorite would be the canyons, the Fazio Canyons. That's the newest one that's in the middle of the Amara neighborhood. And it's simply because the homes are much farther from the golf course, so you actually feel like you're in the middle of a golf course instead of in the middle of a neighborhood. And the hills and views are just absolutely gorgeous. But you play those 4 and tell me which one is your favorite. I would love to know. They're all a little bit different. And lastly, for the serious golfer, of course, Austin Country Club. We cannot go without mentioning Austin Country Club. It is beautiful. The Dell Match Play was played there, but it's a Pete Dye course. Not my favorite. And remember, these are my opinions, not the world's opinions. So it's in impeccable condition all the time. You can't even find one blade of grass out of place at Austin Country Club. But sometimes you can be in the middle of the fairway and have a terrible lie, or like uneven, not by means of bad grass. So serious golfers, head to Spanish Oaks, Barton Creek, Austin Country Club. Know that Barton Creek and Austin Country Club membership are full. You have to get in line and do your waiting. Now, if you're looking for good golf and new construction, it's going to be Travis Club, Laura Loma, and Driftwood. Driftwood is already open. Laura Loma the golf is open. The infrastructure of the community is a long way off. Travis Club, the golf is not open, but the new construction has begun. These are the only places you're going to find new construction on golf courses anywhere in the Austin area. I take that back. Spanish Oaks still has some new construction going on, and so does the Canyons at Barton Creek, but it's not big developer choices. It is like maybe a one-off, somebody that's been holding on to a lot and they decided to sell the lot to someone and then they can build on it. So it's very far and few between, but it can still happen there too. Now, if you're a buyer that wants that golf community with that good vibe, but the lower price tag, we're going to focus on Twin Creeks, Onion Creek, and River Place. And these are simply going to be a matter of where do you want to live? Where else do you commute? Are you in tech? Do you need to be up on that North Ridge? That's your Twin Creeks. If you're maybe not commuting into downtown, or maybe you're going to San Marcos often, that's your Onion Creek. And then if you want those big hill country views, you're out at River Place. So those are your best value golf courses, and just depends on what kind of home you're looking for as to which of those you would choose. So which one is the best golf community? Well, it's the one that fits you. It's got to fit your lifestyle, the home price, and all of these other fees that we've been talking about today. And when you find the one that fits right into your budget and you like the looks of it, that's where you concentrate, because the number on Zillow is just the beginning. If you want help comparing Austin golf communities side by side, reach out to us anytime. If you want my personal guide, just let me know. Shoot me a text, send me an email. I'll shoot it over to you for free anytime. Look, if you want to see homes in any of these neighborhoods, we're always available to help you find the perfect one that matches your lifestyle. All you have to do is give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or set up a Zoom call, because we're always available for you. Until next time, be kind to yourself and others. I can't wait to see you around town.